Hello, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. Ndị Igbo na-atụ n'inu sị ife mere nkịta ji eso onye afọ ukwu na ma ọnyụ ha anyụ ọ ga-agbụ agbụ. In English interpreting, why dog always follow a man with a big belly is because it's either the man vomit from the mouth or he will vomit from the other side of his body, if you know what I mean. So what am I saying this? There's a clip I will show you now. Maybe that clip is about 12 years ago or 10 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. The clip of Nnamdi Kanu. They call him the father of the prophets. Oh, I have forgotten. Have you heard what happened inside Sokoto prison when this clip was played to them? My brother, all the whole inmates, according to the information reaching me here, I will show you the clip after this my talk now. So please calm down to listen to what I got to say before you proceed to watch the clip. So you will not say I talk too much. It's better you listen to what you are going to watch. This clip you are about to watch now was played. I don't know how Nnamdi Kanu told them to go and search. I mean the warden. So they went and saw this clip. When they played it, they listened to it from beginning to the end. It's a 4-minute video. My brother, the prison warders there. Don't forget, there's no any Igbo prison warder there. You can't even find any Yoruba prison warder there. All of them now, Hausa, Fulani, Kanuri, and the rest of them, Nupes. Do you know what they did? They have to bring out all the whole inmates. Not the one on the death row, on the one on maximum prison. All the whole ones who their sentence is very light. They said all of them should come out. They bow down to worship and acknowledge Nnamdi Kanu. That is when they begin to say, oh, so this man was fighting, really fighting for everybody. Not only for Biafrans. My brother. In fact, watch this clip now. And then I will come back here for more discussion. And as you are watching, my brother, for those ones who keep on calling Nnamdi Kanu's names, make on gather here and see this message. And I only watch a message that me share, yeah? My brother, let me reserve my comments. So what I know, I say I get bad mouth. I beg I don't get bad mouth. Okay, please see this clip, and then we'll come back here for more discussion. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Oh yeah, regade.
We have forgotten that there is a very simple way to find out who is lying and who is telling the truth. Even Solomon used it in the Bible by asking questions. That is how you know who is lying and who is telling the truth. And what are those questions that you ask of the zoo? If it wasn't your intention to Islamize everybody in the zoo, Nigeria, why is it that every sensitive security position is occupied by a Fulani person? Simple question. If you claim that you want to advance the country, you want to make things better, how come the head of every sensitive parastatal is a Fulani person? If you claim you want to provide employment, and people don't know what employment means, they have no idea. They think it's the job of the government. Of course it's not. The government's job is to create an enabling environment to allow entrepreneurship, to allow people with ideas to create jobs, opportunities for the population. That's what it means. How come, if your motives were not sinister, how come you shut down 4 refineries that could employ thousands upon thousands of people? NNPC owns them, run by Fulani. NNPC run by Fulani. You have not refined not 1 gallon of fuel, but you gave the license to your brother, a fellow Fulani Dangote, to build a refinery. Whereas shutting down, I don't know if people are I can't, when I say this thing, they say you insult Black people. If people reason this way, why should they not be insulted? I am referring to Facebook. I want to ask Facebook, when people behave this foolishly, don't I have the right to insult them? You have 4 refineries, 4. Built by not even Fulani governments, built by people that saw the future or that wanted to build a nation. Babangida was instrumental. Babangida's economic plan was the best. I'm just telling you the truth. Babangida, in the post-war era, since 1970, the only person who has come close to enacting, or should I say, to formulating a viable economic policy is only Babangida. Go and look at the industries he builds. It's there, it speaks for itself. Now tell me why they will close down Kaduna Refinery, Iguacha Refinery, One refinery, Warri refinery. These are refineries. Think of how many graduates could have been employed. Think of the spin-off industries. There is something called economies of scale in economics. Think of how people could have benefited, the people in the area, even those selling mama puts. All these things I'm telling you is not rocket science, it's common sense. Now, ask yourself, why would a people that claim, let's join hands together, let's vote and move the country forward, why would you close down all these refineries? Give the license to your brother to have a monopoly over the supply of petrol to 200 million people, making him even richer than he already is. And then you turn around and tell me, let's build. Let us build the country. Build what? Build on what are you building? What are you building? Build what? I'm asking you. With bare hands? You are in a country. You are telling me that you are telling me you are from Biafra land, the east, that they call south and the southeast. You claim you are from there. Your own son is the transport minister, Amechi. He has not built a railway in his land, but he's building a railway to Niger Republic. And you're okay with it. Somehow you're normal. You get up in the morning and you go to work or you go to church. Everything is okay. And you're telling me that you're well. You're telling me that your senses are intact? Of course it's not.
Okay, you don't see the clip, right? Permit me to welcome you to the University of Radio Biafra, the university where people learned. And anybody who want to learn, my brother, you will learn, you will study, you will graduate from the University of Nnamdi Kanu, just only online. Let me shock you guys here, because some people might be seeing me as one day, my mentor from day one until the day I decided to be showing my face on camera is Nnamdi Kanu. I followed him in truth and in spirit. I studied, I learned, I listened. Don't forget Nnamdi Kanu's video. It's not video you can just come out now and say, now let me just watch. No. Nnamdi Kanu's video, before you can watch it, understand everything he said on that video, learn it, study it, you have to spend hours, because his videos, sometimes you can see 5 hours video. And that 5 hours video is full of teaching from beginning to the end. This video you saw here is what the prison warders, after they watch it finish, they have to command all the whole prisoners, said, you people have to bow down to this guy. The reason why you cannot see it captured on camera is because of here outside as Yeku. It's because of Yeku. That was the reason why there is no any video evidence, or maybe they have, but they decided not to show it on the general public, because if that kind of video surface, my brother, Nnamdi Kanu will be transferred from that place to another deadliest prison where nobody will even know that he exists. That is what the zoo did. That is exactly their plan their plans, so that Nnamdi Kanu, in fact, nobody will even believe in him, nobody will even talk about him again, that where they will send him, where people will turn to be his enemies. Nnamdi Kanu went to Sokoto prison. He became the general of all. The day he arrived there is the day they make him what they call it OC only Sindinga, but that one is not be good title, but they just put it that way. Not that I am celebrating it. They make him the GOC, whatever they call it. They used to call people who are king inside the prison. That is not something to celebrate about, and that is not something to brag about. But I'm just telling you, I'm not trying to give you an instances of the kind of man that the zoo government look very well and cage him. You know the most painful parts of all these things? To me, till tomorrow, I still pain in my heart. Do you know why? Because the people who ganged up, let me count for you. The DSS boss, the EFCC boss, the prosecutor, the judge, the president, the first lady, the police boss, NFIU boss, DIA boss, ICPC boss, all these people I am calling out to you, all of them are all from the same section. Nnamdi Kanu warned them. Nnamdi Kanu told them that do not get yourself a kind of, don't get any alienation or let me call it, any relationship with Fulanis, because what happened to the Northerners, the Hausas, is going to happen to you guys. They couldn't hear. The most painful part of it is that the same people he warned are the ones that are being killed now in numbers. The same people ganged up and put him inside prison after warning them ahead of time. Human being can be so cruel. You know why? Because the people who sentenced Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment, their families, extended families, even on their unborn generation to 5th generations, all of them have been secured a very good life outside the shores of that zoo. The same people who tell you that we have to stick on one Nigeria, we believe on one Nigeria, no any of their children, not even their children, is living in Nigeria, but they want one Nigeria to stand. This one no be to do with that. Original and confirmed juju. He warned Yorubas ahead of time. Go and see the kind of killings. We are having an attack on Kwara on blessed day, every blessed day, to the extent that the Yorubas who have Kwara, Ilorin, don't begin to cry. Say, Tinubu use them as sacrifice to get to where he is going. And that's exactly the point. That's exactly the truth. Bola Ahmed Tinubu used, in fact, he sold his people. What he did is trade by barter. Give me the presidency. I will leave this state entirely for you guys. In fact, any remaining ones there, buy them. Okay, this question will arose now from the people who like to do argument. After all, not only Yoruba, they are buying in Kwara. My brother, Kwara, as you may know, is Yoruba land. So any Hausa occupying that place, any Hausa or Fulani or any Muslim or rather any northerner occupying that place, they are illegal. I repeat, they are illegal. So if there's any Hausa that are being killed there, it's because those Hausas refuse to agree with the doctrine of Sharia. That is exactly what happened over that 192 people that was killed. They tried to force them into believing that Sharia is the only way to life. And they said, no, we can't accept that. We believe we are Muslims, but we can't accept the Sharia teachings. They have to tie their hands on their back, all of them, and begin to unalive them one after the other. Till today, no any single soul have been arrested. No any single soul have been persecuted. No any single investigation that is going on that case. The only statement you will hear is that we are going to investigate it. That is the end of it. Because why? Because they have been sold. They are being used as a kind of trade by barter, collateral. Give me the presidency. Take this place. Do it whatever you like. As long as me and my family is secured. That is what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is all about. So Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of our time, the messiah of our time, and the man who says every indigenous people of Nigeria must surely get their rightful place in that zoo called Nigeria. But the one who hijacked that country have said Nehi Kaba. And then he said, well, since all of you said no, well, let me carry my people go. Pharaoh, let my people go. Jehovah God is calling them. Allow them to go to the promised land. Pharaoh, let my people go. That is the message Nnamdi Kanu is singing to the zoo. The pharaohs of Africa, the pharaohs of Nigeria, and the pharaohs of the Fulanis. Let these people go. To be in a union is not by force. When two are getting tired of their marriage, what do? They have to separate and go their separate ways. It's only a marriage between a man and woman that don't have an expiry date in their certificate. But this marriage between the Northern Protectorate and that of the Southern Protectorate have expiry date since 2014. It have expired. Everybody, even the ones who claim that they are ruling you, they know. That was why there is increment in the borrowing and increment in corruption and extortion and also looting. Because it's not going to take long. The country will disintegrate. So whatever they are borrowing now, when that country disintegrates, is shared into pieces. They are going to share the debt that the country is owing to every section. Go and pay your own. Despite the fact that the debt are not even borrowed to use it or on a Biafran soil. But we don't mind. Let them share the country, give us our own part. We are going to pay it. In fact, within twinkle of an eye, we become a debt free. Go and write it somewhere. Anyway, my people, let me not waste much of your time because they say time is money. Let us decide the comment section. On a day very, very important part. I wanna ekujifanila mago comment. One day, it will call dinner. Because I want to charge ya. Me for udene. Ya want ife me bende more. Joe or work aburinu. Okay, Udensi Udochuku said the only man that knows Nigeria very well. That is Nnamdi Kanu. Oji Onyozi, the father of the prophets, the wisest man of the East, the lion of Africa. These names are for Nnamdi Kanu alone. Mweze Ife said, my goodness, you said everything. They saw it, and yet they couldn't read the handwriting on the wall. Okuiv indicates, say, remain blessed. Mwachineke. Judaike and Abeze say, one of the reasons they are holding Nnamdi Kanu is because of this video. Cheesy Wizzy said, I love you, Nnamdi Kanu. You are always in my heart. Ekwe Madu said, Nnamdi Kanu is the wisest prophet that existed in my lifetime of 21st century. God Almighty bless and keep you and your dreams come true. Ijoma Angela Nwachukwu said, may God bless you and keep you safe always. John Paul Ebubechuku Okoye, see goosebumps, wisdom. May God bless and keep you. Nnamdi Kanu. Chukwudi Daniel Yumeyo said, living prophet, Nnamdi Kanu, you are indeed a man of too many qualities. Okay, my people, now here, in fact, I go live on here, and I go hear my voice again when I come back. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos. Follow us on all of our social media handles.